Hi there all my fellow YouTubers, what's going on all over the world? Hope you're having a kick-ass day of what you're doing, what you are seeing and what you're doing. As long as it's the highest good of all, we're all one and all. Alright, we're going to do another predictions videos. I love doing these. It's been a short time since my last predictions, but I'm sticking with my guns. The winner of the AFL Premiership this year is going to be no other than Great Western Sydney, but in the back of my head I keep hearing the Adelaide Crows theme song, so I want to be surprising if we were to see an Adelaide and a GWS Grade Final, with Geelong very close behind indeed. Okay. Goal of the year in AFL football, for that matter, is Sean Higginson's goal. They will give Jason Dunstall a run for his money on the dribble kick, won't it? Yeah, think about it. Moving along. The winner of baseball, I just got in my ear Boston, but let's hope not, right? How often have we seen them up there on their sticks? So hopefully someone can knock them off. Hopefully the Indians or some team like that, or the Dodgers or something like that coming through before they have the playoffs. Moving along. More trouble in London. Stay away, for God's sake. We love you people in London, but to the rest of my viewers out there, there's only going to be more catastrophic things happening in London, so be very, very careful with your travel plans and make sure you get your new travel insurance up and running. Keep an eye on aircraft. There's a lot of, there might be some aircraft disasters, so be very, very careful. And again, I'm hearing a lot more train delays. I believe I said that in one of my other predictions. Correct. Right, more traffic delays, more global warming disasters. Enough of disasters. Can you tell me the positives? I can see another couple from Canberra running the lorry just quietly underneath my skin, so don't quote me on this, but if you're up in Canberra, for God's sake, get a test lotto ticket, because you never know, it could be your lucky number that gets pulled out of the hat. Again, that's a lot of coming credit points coming to your way. Unemployment. Look, emotional, very emotional. I'm not going to lie. I know what's happening in my backyard. This may not necessarily mean anything for you guys, but I do see an improvement on the front with employment after June and July in Gippsland. Doors are opening, doors are closing, but on the whole, the employment is looking good. Now, people are saying, well, what are your movements, Darren? Probably will be here for another 12 months, but after that, I don't know. I need to see some improvement. I need to see something. I need to see radical action for me to stay. It's a bit like what's going in my head. Should I stay or should I go? But definitely between now until December, I will be here. I'm not going anywhere, so that's good news for your gardening. So make sure you ring and book. But yeah, if I do find the place, it probably won't be till the second half of next year, which is a fair way off. but hopefully we'll get there. What I've got in my hand is the awesome tarot deck. What we're going to do now is the future. We'll do a blue one. Bottom card of the deck. Not bad, is it? Not bad. Not bad. There are things that are improving. I'm not going to lie. I know I said this is a level, but one of my goals is to knock out the domestic violence against women. There's been tons of work. I've been doing that in the Rotary Club behind the scenes. So hopefully the Rotary Club and Behind the Wheel will get on board and we'll start tackling this issue home by home, brick by brick, layer by layer, getting in under the surfaces and smashing out shit that doesn't belong there, and turn right into wrong and day into night, things like that. So that's another thing that I am working on, is knocking out domestic violence with women. If you're women and you're liking on this, get on board and put your comments below and I'll read them. And if you want to have a discussion, by all means, go to my Facebook, leave your details and you can get back to me. Okay, moving on. First card for worldly. Second card. Well, first, if I look at it, it's the highest priestess. Right. That can mean a lot of things. I know in the Vatican that there's been a lot of problems with one of the Vaticans that's been doing stupid things and various bits and pieces and blah blah. Will it get caught? Yes, he was around when I was a kid, and yes, he was around in Melbourne at the same time I was there, but we were up two different ends and various bits and pieces, and I just feel sorry for the people that are involved. Okay, move along. And I'll just show you. I do not lie. Mental note. Okay. And that could be a lot of politicians and things too, just cleaning out what's going on in their countries and in the cabinets and their secretaries and blah 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 blah. Second card. Worldly. Ha ha ha. It's a start. It's the Page of Pentacles. That's the stepping stone into the right direction. You see a man holding a club and over green lush lawn and little flower beds and a couple of trees behind his fence, and think, yeah, maybe there's a way out of this, and sure enough I think there will be. Okay. Card number 3, the Queen of Clubs. For God's sake, I got Hillary Clinton just in the back part of the brain, so I'm kind of hoping that they're sort of not referring to her. And for all you Americans, I get it, I totally understand. And not only that too, there's a lot of unsolved cases that are happening too, that is happening from in Melbourne and in Australia and worldwide. Things that are not getting kept up under the rug, so you might like to stay tuned on that, which might be quite interesting as well. Oh, what I've been just saying all this time. Magical things, this. The fee for the five. The 5 sticks. 2 people putting their flag up, looking over their kingdom. That might actually be London improving. No, it sounds strange, I know it sounds hard, I know it sounds difficult, but if you look at it in a more imaginative light, I think that's London on the road to recovery, so we'll have to wait and see. God can only hope. God save the Queen. Moving along, what's the card I just put up before? Okay. That's what I'm on about. You try and give somebody credit and they go 8 steps up and 8 steps back. Yeah, enough said on that one. And lucky last. Ace of Pentacles. So again, it's with London, it's just like a continuous cycle that goes like that. So just be very, very careful when you pick your trip and go over there. I guess is what it's saying. Be careful. Use your universe timing. Use your resources. Use your knowledge. And if you don't have it, well, simply just get it. I might do one more for the rest of the world. Strength. Now with strength, I'm sort of getting a lot of tree planting and things that are sort of going on. Again, in my last video, I said there will be new discoveries, new plant discoveries, and new fossil discoveries, and just discoveries. And I just saw gold, so maybe that there will be some gold discoveries, and silver, and copper, and metal. Now would be a good time to get to know Lester from GTA 5, so you can get gold exchange for cash without a trace. Magnificent. Moving along, we'll do a backyard one for Gippsland and parts of Victoria. Number 1, it's changing information. This card doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Foodworks is going in Lakes Entrance, as we all know. It's also sad, but it's also new beginnings, which is cool. I really can't wait to see what sauces and things these Chinese people in. And it would be great if they could get some Chinese food. And mental knows we want hot food. Not only that, VP is coming in as well, so there might be some thoughts and some exchanges and various bits and pieces with the exchange with VP and Celtics, which is just new Safeways there. So hopefully that will shake a few people up and make them get a bit more focus and customer service. Just being up honest and up front. But yeah, we'll start going back there once sort of the system starts improving and various bits and pieces. So I'm hoping the guys from Johnsonville can come in and do a kick-ass job, and we'll sort of see what happens and goes from there. Oh, what a fucking surprise, the Hermit. That's exactly what I'm just on about, that's done. Oh, the Hanged Man. The Hangman. this is interesting. Again, should I say or should I go? Should I say or should I go? A lot of people aren't very happy. Let's be honest. A lot of people saying, fuck it. We've had enough. Asshole nugget. Bang. See ya. Again, my theory is, if you're not happy, just leave. I mean, yeah. If you're not happy, just leave. That's all I can say. We're building, restructuring and regrowing. Sure days. Again, after June and July, finances will improve for most people and for most companies and blah blah. I'm sick of talking about it because it always happens this time of year. Everybody goes through it, mainly. The Hermit is a very interesting one. That could be that could be just be getting advice and knowledge and seeing the right people and getting the right advice. Extra important. And do the final last. Should I say or should I go? Wow. Again, this situation comes down to decision making. If you're not happy, I think you're better off just packing up and leaving and going. Doesn't matter who you are anywhere in the part of the world. I mean, if you're not happy in a particular environment or a particular place, it's time for you to leave. Can always get your house cleansed. Yeah. That card there just proves what I've been talking about in this video this entire time. At the end of the day, it becomes down to attitude, it becomes down to area, it comes down to charisma, it comes down to stylist, it becomes down to work ethic, it becomes down to coordination, it comes down to listening skills, it comes down to getting the right sort of right information, it becomes down to proper energy flow and proper energy movement, no cracked energy fields, and difficult times. that was the cut afterwards. Again, I'm sort of just speechless for words. My own work has actually got me from being pretty quiet in this sort of circumstances. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's intense. We'll have to wait and see. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a kick-ass weekend and succeeding into your day-to-day life and goals and work. Yeah, just enjoy and kick some Major League butt. Peace.